Let's turn to some more sad news. The Big Brother house is in shock after learning Josh's brother had died suddenly. Toby was just 32 years old and it is believed he suffered a fatal heart attack. On Wednesday, Josh was taken to a private area where he was met by his parents, who broke the news. Josh then left the house that night to be with his family and on Thursday announced his decision to leave permanently. He then returned to the house to collect his things and say goodbye to his housemate. So Son, you're here, I get to ask you, unfortunately in this time, this terrible news, do we know how Josh is going?
Yeah, well, you know, obviously this was devastating news for Josh, and he's been with the show's psychologist, Dr. Sarah Angel, for the entire time. Considering the circumstances, though, he is coping quite well.
And what about the other housemates? How are they actually dealing with this news?
Well, they're in shock, obviously.
Because they love Josh.
They do love Josh. Josh, you know, was one of the most popular housemates. Generally, they're coping okay, David. They're very resilient, I think, and that's the main thing here. That, you know, the way they're dealing with it is, in fact, a credit to them.
I mean, they've all become such good friends. I mean, you know, we look at him now, he's such a great guy. After extended stay in that house, I mean, he was such a popular housemate, even to us at home.
Yeah, exactly. Very likeable. You know, Josh has one of those personalities. He connected quickly with a lot of the housemates. One of the most popular housemates, I would say, and they've all become very close. I think the thing is that they've almost become a second family to Josh.
Look, this is really extraordinary circumstances, dealing with the tragedy in such a public forum like this.
Yeah, well, I mean, having to cope with death in any situation is extremely difficult, but it adds another dimension to it when it's in the public forum. And I think the main thing is that we just need to respect Josh and his family's privacy and give him some space to process what's happened.
And the housemates themselves, have they been given a chance to grieve for Josh in private today?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did, absolutely, David. They had the opportunity to speak to Josh privately, off camera, and he could speak to them, you know, about the situation, and they could console him, which was great. And that, you know, it was a really important part of the whole process.
All right, so, you know, I hate to ask these questions, but now is Josh gone now? I mean, what's going to happen now? Let us know what's going to happen this weekend.
Josh, I'll be speaking with Josh live on Big Brother on Sunday night, which is something that Josh wanted to do. He's told us that he wants to come back and he wants to be able to say goodbye and thank you to Australia for their love and support. And we really want to celebrate his time in the house. And so, yeah, we will be speaking with Josh on Sunday.
Such hard circumstances. He was such a great guy, and our best to Josh and his family out there. We're all fans of the guy. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Son.